All right, welcome back to the show once again. I love that solo from David Gilmour, just a side note. And, despite the fact that the record company, I believe it was Columbia Records, went against the band's wishes and released part 2 of Another Brick in the Wall as a single, the band reportedly refused to write a second verse for the song. The song still went on to become one of 1979's biggest hits. It went straight to number 1 in 1979, while Talk of the Town comes from the Pretenders' second album, Pretenders 2, which charted at number 10 on the Billboard 200 in 1981. Now, I wanted to take a second here and give a quick shout out to my friend Ed Fox, who I know is typically a regular listener of the show. Ed and I started a podcast together just earlier this week called The Media Rejects, which was picked up again after he and my other buddy, Brandon started it while we were out in LA together back in the spring. But Ed and Brandon only did about 3 episodes before calling it quits, so me and Ed decided to pick it up again. We just finished recording the first episode over the weekend, and we've got plans to cover a lot of other topics for future episodes. So the first podcast is already finished, but we're not sure yet of when it'll be uploaded. I'd probably guess sometime later this week if I had to give kind of a rough estimate of it. But we talked about the film review site Rotten Tomatoes along with the 2013 superhero film Man of Steel. So if you're into all things media, definitely check that out. Again, it's called The Media Rejects. It'll be up on YouTube sometime soon. So I can't wait for all of you guys to hear that. Now let's move on with this single here that went on to be this legendary punk band's biggest hit. Rock the Casbah by The Clash peaked at number 8 in 1982 on the Billboard Hot 100. And then after that, we're going to hear a chart topper from the Supremes from 1964, as well as another Supreme song that was covered and became one of this artist's biggest hits. So here is The Clash, Rock the Casbah.